Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, we all saw that debacle in the Oval Office today. We've all seen it. And if you haven't seen it, go Google it. Look it up. One thing I gotta give Vladimir Zelensky respect on is that he did not let them bully him. They attempted to denigrate and bully this man. Yes, they did. But it put me in a headspace as I'm watching this thing. Okay? All you MAGA morons that follow Donald Trump and think this is cool, you need to understand a thing. All right? There is a difference between a good citizen and a patriot. Just because you follow Donald Trump and wear that red fucking goofy hat, all right, and wrap the flag around you, and on 4th of July put on fucking stars and striped bikinis and red Speedos, you're not a patriot. Just because you put the cool hat on and wear the little tight shirts, grunt style t-shirts and shit, you're not a fucking patriot. That does not make you a patriot, okay? You are a good citizen. There is a difference. There is a difference. A good citizen goes to work, pays his bills, stays out of trouble, doesn't break the law. You're a good citizen. But the difference between a good citizen and a patriot is sacrifice. Soldiers sacrifice. Sailors, Marines sacrifice. You haven't done any sacrifice, so it's easy to talk. And everybody's been breaking down this thing, whether you're on Donald Trump's side, right, or you're on Zelensky's side. Everybody got the breakdown, but you're missing the details. See, if you were a patriot, you'd pay attention to detail. But you're a MAGA moron, Republican wannabe, just a good fucking citizen, and you like to talk. And you don't understand. You have, if you talk the talk, you have to be able to walk the walk. All of you got played. And I'm going to show you how you got played.
On Putin and Zelensky before today's Oval Office ambush.
Russia is governed today by a gangster. He's basically an organized crime figure who controls a government in a large territory. There's no other way to describe Vladimir Putin.
I think this entire invasion has been irrational. It's hard to understand what is actually being fed into Putin in terms of intelligence and reporting and how much of his own propaganda he believes.
What's at stake is repelling an authoritarian who basically is saying, I want the Soviet Union back, I want Ukraine back, I want Kiev back. And then what's at stake is making sure we don't allow it to become an Article 5 larger, broader war than that.
Pete Hegseth, anti-Putin. That's what the fuck he said he was. Marco Rubio, anti-Putin. That's what the fuck he said he was. That's what he said he was. But this is your people, good citizens. And I know the difference between a good citizen and a patriot because I happen to be a fucking patriot. I know some patriots. I know a lot of patriots. Some of the best patriots I know are no longer with us. That's why this pisses me off. This one thing that I'm going to point out to you guys that you're not listening to. You're good citizens. Because you're good citizens, there's no sacrifice. There's no life sacrifice with just being a good citizen. Right? You gotta pay attention to detail. Pay a fucking attention to detail, good citizens. Pete Hegseth was sitting right there. You just heard his stance on Putin. Marco Rubio was sitting right there. J.D. Vance, right there. Somehow, in the span of time it took from that interview to sitting in a room with President Zelensky, it turned to disrespect. Pete Hegseth is woefully unqualified. He is basically a good citizen himself. I don't give a fuck about that Bronze Star. And if you're a veteran and you've been there, he was an officer in the National Guard and he deployed. You know how he got that Bronze Star. You fucking know. That does not impress me. Marco Rubio is trash. He's a spineless coward. Right? Patriots and good citizens. I'm going to play this next clip, and I'm going to say this. It's time for the citizens to walk the talk, because the patriots have walked the talk enough. I personally have walked it 6 times.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
Pay attention to fucking detail. The bully does not always fucking win. You good citizens, when the shit jumps off, will be the same ones. Our boys are gonna go over there. No, fuck no. Our boys ain't going nowhere. Won't you send your son? America's gonna go over there and kick some ass. No, won't you go? Won't you get off that fucking plant job, quit your police, quit whatever fucking suck ass civilian job you got. Pick up a goddamn rifle and a fucking rucksack and load up on a goddamn plane and go handle that. Or take your ass to whoever's jumping off here. Because it was pretty fucking clear to me what the fuck he said. However, y'all so mesmerized by the bullshit that this man, this orange-faced clown, is just talking. What he is doing is he is writing a check that your ass is gonna have to cash. So again, let me fucking recap. There are good citizens and there are patriots. The difference between the two, sacrifice. As a good citizen, you don't know fucking sacrifice. As a good citizen that has a 9 to fucking 5, right? That is safe at home, that never has to defend his life or the life of his brothers to his left and the right, never been in jail, never been in trouble with the law. You're just a good fucking citizen. That's it. Patriots, no sacrifice. Patriots have been in the shit. And it's time, it is past time for all of you shit-talking, loudmouth, good citizens to walk your talk. We're done walking for you motherfuckers. We're done. Pete Hegseth was right there. That may have been a time to fucking intervene, sir. That might have been a time to say, hey man, hold on, stop. My name is Pete Hegseth. I am the Secretary of Defense. May I ask, what do you mean by that fucking statement? Marco Rubio was sitting right fucking there. These are 2 people that were proposed to fucking Vladimir Putin. But somehow, now, they have bowed the knee and kissed the fucking ring of this man and this androgynous, cross-dressing, flip-flopping, less masculine man that want to fucking talk about masculinity, vice president. This man wears eyeliner. What? What are we talking about? This man is married to a foreigner. Patriots. What's the fucking problem? It's not going to be my problem this time. And I don't speak for every fucking vet, but I speak for this one. And I guarantee you, there are a lot of other vets that agree with me. They might not say it out loud, but there are a lot of other goddamn vets that know that Bronze Star don't mean fuck. They know that. They know that. But you see, they get a fucking pass because at least they're patriots. So they understand what's at stake. Whether they agree with it or not, they understand. They have an understanding of what's at stake. Right? But this time, I want to see regular fucking citizens. I want to see you grunt style t-shirt wearing, gun toting, Second Amendment screaming, Proud Boy motherfucker sign up. I want to see it happen. Because it's coming. You heard what the fucking man said. It's coming. Like I said, you're a good citizen or a patriot. Where do you fit in the two?